Hey guys, what's up? It's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I have not made a video in a long time. However, I was compelled to do so after watching Chantal's latest live stream. And if you're here, I'm sure you have seen it and know exactly what I'm talking about. So I want to preface this video by saying that I do not excuse Chantal for any of her decisions, any of her behavior. She is a human being and she is accountable for her actions, regardless of any substances that she may or may not be addicted to. As a recovering addict myself, I do not make excuses for any of my behavior, whether it was during my active addiction or not. I am responsible for my own choices and my own actions. So I think I want to start off by saying this revelation is not a surprise to me. I'm assuming it's probably not a surprise to you either. Most of us could tell that something was different. She was not acting like someone who was high on marijuana. That coinciding with her weight loss, which the Ozempic could certainly play a factor in that weight loss, but it just was a little bit too coincidental with her excess sniffling and being stuffed up and blowing her nose. I definitely was suspecting some sort of drug that she snorted, especially with her saying that she could go days without eating. Now, again, I know that Ozempic is supposed to lower your appetite. However, she had taken the Ozempic before and it didn't really seem to have that much effect on her appetite. So I was definitely suspecting some kind of drugs playing a part in that. And we all know that marijuana does not decrease your appetite at all. So it's got to be something pretty heavy to bypass the effect that marijuana has on making you hungry. So my concern is this. Well, I guess I should say concerns because I have many. First of all, I don't think that Chantal is going to get any help from her enablers, aka her subscribers, her members. Oh, there goes the cat. Seriously? Sorry. People were literally donating money, giving her super chats left and right tonight, which I understand you're trying to show support to somebody that you care about, but you don't throw money to a drug addict who is still in the midst of active addiction. I'm sorry. I guess I could maybe understand it if it was somebody who needed financial support to get the help that they need. But Chantal lives in Canada. She does not need, first of all, she doesn't need financial support. But second of all, she has universal health care. She does not need financial support to get the help that she needs. I'm also a little bit concerned because I know that some of her subscribers are recovering addicts, or at least they have purported to be during tonight's live stream. However, they don't seem to be taking into consideration transfer addiction. And I am not anti-marijuana. I 100% support marijuana for medicinal use, for recreational use, for people who can utilize the benefits without it becoming an addiction. And I'm sorry, but you can be addicted to marijuana. I've seen it firsthand. You can absolutely become addicted to marijuana. Again, I don't have an issue with people using it. I was on medical marijuana for a while and unfortunately just made my anxiety horrible, so it's not something that I can use anymore. But Chantal uses substances, food, men, sex to escape her life, to feel better about herself, to not have to deal with whatever it is that she's not dealing with. That's not healthy. I don't care if you're using Benadryl or, something that's not as dangerous. It's not healthy when you're using it in that way. When you're building routines around your use, it's not healthy. So for her to be in the midst of talking about how, she needs help and she wants to get clean, but she's also taking edibles during that live and saying that she needs to relax and it helps calm her nerves. And I do get that. I really do. But she doesn't use it medicinally. She uses it, again, to escape. And that is not going to do her any favors. She needs inpatient treatment, in my opinion. And I also am of the opinion that she will never seek out inpatient treatment because, number one, she'll be away from home. And I get how terrifying that is. Especially for somebody who is so introverted like she is. She's got to leave her cats. She can't eat what she wants. She's, not going to be able to use anything, no alcohol, no marijuana, nothing to cope besides whatever they give her there. And it is terrifying. But the issue with Chantal is that she has, number one, so many medical comorbidities as well as so many different addictions. She's got so many different co-addictions. She's dealing with the food addiction on top of the multiple drug addictions. So I am not overly familiar with upper withdrawal or cocaine withdrawal. I am familiar with opioid withdrawal because, again, I'm a recovering opioid addict, and just through my own research, I'm familiar with alcohol withdrawal and benzo withdrawal. And I know that obviously alcohol and benzo withdrawal are the dangerous ones, the ones that you absolutely need to seek medical supervision to detox off of. Opioids are a bitch to come off of. They are miserable, but they're not necessarily dangerous. You don't necessarily need to be medically supervised in order to do it safely. So I'm not sure with cocaine if that's something that can have medical implications coming off of. I probably should have researched that a little bit before this video, but regardless as to whether it's a drug that requires medical supervision during detox, just the fact that she has so many health problems and co-addictions, I think medical detox and inpatient treatment is going to be her best bet. I don't know if she has any diagnosed cardiac issues, but she's 330 pounds now. But which is still, even if that was her highest weight, that is still morbidly obese. And just being at that weight is putting a massive strain on her heart. You add cocaine to the mix and it's a heart attack waiting to happen. Add to that the rapid weight loss, whether that was from the Ozempic, the cocaine, or a combination of both. It could be a recipe for disaster as far as her heart is concerned. I should probably be saying Coca Cola. I don't know how that works on here. I'm not monetized, but I don't know if that's something that's going to get deleted. I guess if it does, it does. But I'm interested to see what happens when she comes back on live later. I know that she was planning on going to talk to her mother, and she said she was going to research some treatment options. But I don't have high hopes, and obviously her past wouldn't lead me to have high hopes. I mean, she's can't stick with therapy. It's too hard for her. And that's the thing about recovery is it's gonna be the hardest thing ever. And that's whether it's food addiction, opioid addiction, cocaine, whatever addiction it is, you have got to face those demons in order to be successful in your recovery. And another thing I want to touch upon is she said during her live that she's something along the lines of, I can't go back to my food addiction. She's afraid she's going to gain weight when she comes off of the cocaine, which she is. She will gain weight no matter, even if she does it the right way and does it under supervision, she's going to gain weight. There's no way around that unless she, has a very strict diet alongside it, but that's just so much stress on the body. She's very likely going to gain a little bit of weight, probably a lot of weight in my opinion, but like I said, even if she's doing things the right way, she's probably going to gain a little bit of weight. But her food addiction never went anywhere. That's where she's still in denial. She didn't, first of all, you don't lose an addiction, okay? And I know that, people have different opinions about addiction, disease, choice, whether you have it for life, whether you can be cured. But the way that I look at it is this. If you are an opioid addict, for example, and you get clean and you are in recovery, let's say you consider yourself recovered and cured. In order for that to be true, you would have to be able to use that drug of choice again recreationally and not get hooked to it. And that's just not how it works. That's not how addiction works. I do believe that you can be addicted to one substance and not be addicted to another. Like I believe that addicts in recovery might be able to have a drinking occasion and not become an alcoholic. That's just my belief. But I don't think for one second that Chantal's food addiction has gone anywhere. She just covered it up with another addiction. That's all. And I guess that's all I have to say. I'm sorry if my thoughts are a little bit jumbled. I literally just finished watching her live and I had all of these thoughts, and I can't really leave any of them in Chantal's videos, number one, because I'm not a member, but number two, because she blocked me like years ago for trying to offer her support on her food addiction back when she was denying that she had a food addiction. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. I'm beyond frustrated with Chantal, and I have been for years. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say she doesn't get a free pass for me ever, but I feel for her tonight. I do. I'm frustrated because I don't think she's going to do it the right way, and I'm afraid that we're just going to end up in a spiral, and that she's going to start cycling in regard to her drug use. We'll see. Anyway, that is it for tonight. I would love to hear what you guys think, and I will talk to you later. Good night.